Tonight, under pressure on the wards as cases of flu and norovirus soar. Also ahead, the Londoners caught up in a natural disaster. Good evening. Crowded and busy with some patients being treated in hospital gyms. As cases of flu soar in the capital, so does the pressure on our medical services, including a record number of ambulance calls. The number of people here with flu needing hospital treatment has gone up by almost 20% since the last week of December. London has the lowest vaccine uptake in the country, and health officials are warning that cases still haven't peaked. Well, Carolyn Sim now on the patients and staff dealing with this latest winter crisis. Next tonight, an East London comedian has described the devastating loss of her home after it burned down in the California wildfires. Jeannie Ashery from Bethnal Green moved to LA after finding fame in the US. She revealed on social media that the raging fire wiping out the Altadena neighbourhood has reduced her home to ash. And it's not just famous London expats who've been affected, as Helen Keenan reports. Well, here a man has been charged following a stabbing in Woolwich, which left a teenager fighting for his life. Now, the Foreign Secretary has been forced to defend the UK's decision not to allow Shamima Begum back into the country after calls from one of Donald Trump's allies to repatriate British members of the so-called Islamic State. Well, Begum was a schoolgirl in Bethnal Green when she travelled to Syria to join the Islamic State group 10 years ago. Our political correspondent Simon Harris. A new community service in South East London has opened its doors, offering comprehensive care to sickle cell patients. Well, sickle cell disorder, which affects the body's production of red blood cells, is predominantly found in people with African or Caribbean family background. The new centre in Bromley has brought together specialists from across the medical and welfare spectrums to support patients and their families as they go through treatment. Antoine Allen reports. But first, if you are a regular visitor to Soho, then you may be familiar with our guest this evening. For more than a decade, Andre Rostand has been a big issue vendor, currently serving Holborn and Carnaby Street. The job is one of many feathers in Andre's cap, who's also released music and more. Right, let's find out what is on the evening news. Here's Charlene. But next from us, for the first time in almost a century, a golden period Stradivarius violin will be going up for auction, and it could be yours for a cool £14 million or so. Made in 1714, the instrument has been at the pinnacle of music history for 300 years. Before bidding begins in New York next month, the violin made a pit stop in Sotheby's in London, where its melodic artistry was put to the test. Anna Geary went for a listen. Kensington Palace has shared a new photo of the Princess of Wales to celebrate her 43rd birthday today. And that's it from us for now. The evening news is next with Charlene, but from all of us on the London team, bye-bye. Have a great evening.